Hi students, I am teacher Marilyn. Welcome back to another science lesson for class 3. In my previous video on plants in the surroundings, we learned about parts of a plant. Before we proceed today, let us revise what we have learned. Now, parts of a plant, we learned that the plant has two main parts. One is the root and the other part is the shoot. Now, the part of a plant that grows below the ground is called the root. It holds the plant firmly in the ground and it absorbs water and minerals from the soil. We also learned about the two types of roots, that is the tap root and the fibrous root. Now the tap root is a single root which has smaller roots arising from the side. The example of tap root is a carrot. A fibrous root are tiny roots growing from the end of the stem. Examples of fibrous root, your onion, grass, etc. Now moving on, we learned about the stem. The stem helps to hold the plant straight. The stem also carries water and minerals to different parts of the plant. Moving on, we also studied about the leaf. The leaf is the food factory of the plant. It prepares food for the plant with the help of water, sunlight and air. We also studied about the structure of the leaf. Now, the structure of a leaf. Now, the stalk of a leaf is called the petiole. This is the main vein or midrib. These are the side veins. This here is the stomata. This is the leaf blade or lamina. Now, the green substance that we see in a leaf is called chlorophyll. Now that we are all caught up, let's move ahead with today's lesson. If you look around you, there are different kinds of plants. We will learn about flowering plants and non-flowering plants. Now, what are flowering plants? Flowering plants are plants that produce flowers. Flowers are the reproductive part of a plant. Your examples are non-flowering plants. Non-flowering plants are plants that do not produce flowers. Instead, they produce something called spores. Now, these spores are found in plants like moss and ferns. Now, the spores are found on the underside of a leaf. They perform the same function of a seed. Now, these spores, once they dry out, they fall to the ground and new plants grow. Now we are going to learn about flowers. The most beautiful part of a plant is its flowers. Now, if you look at these flowers, they appear in different shapes, sizes and color. Flowers also have their own unique floral scent. Now, we receive flowers as gifts for our birthdays or during weddings. Flowers are also used to decorate halls during weddings, birthdays, etc. Now, since flowers have their own unique floral scent, they are used to make perfumes. Some flowers store food in them and are eaten as vegetables. For example, two examples of flowers that store food are cauliflower and broccoli. Some flowers produce fruits. For example, the papaya tree produces flowers which in turn produce fruits. Now, some plants produce seeds. For example, Marigold is an example of a flower that produces seeds. Look closely at the marigold flower. Just below the petals are the seeds. When they are dried in the sun completely, they can be used to grow more marigold plants. Do you know about the largest flower in the world? Well, take a look at this video.
The Rafflesia arnoldii. Rafflesia arnoldii is a species of flowering plant in the parasitic genus Rafflesia. It is noted for producing the largest individual flower on earth. This rare flower is found in the rainforests of Indonesia. It can grow to be 3 feet across and weighs up to 15 pounds. It is a parasitic plant with no visible leaves, roots or stem. It attaches itself to a host plant to obtain water and nutrients. When in bloom, it has a very strong and horrible odor of decaying flesh, earning it the nickname corpse flower. This odor attracts insects that pollinate the plant.
The next part of the plant that we are going to learn about is fruits. Don't you all love fruits? Yes, fruits are good for our health and they are tasty. Fruits appear in different shapes, sizes and color. Let us look at some of the fruits that we find in our houses. Apple, orange, banana, mango. Fruits store the food prepared by plants and also have seeds within them. Now some fruits have only one seed or single seed. For example, some examples of fruits that have single seed are avocado, mango, cherry and plum. Some fruits have many seeds within them. For example, some examples of fruits that have many seeds are papaya, dragon fruit, jackfruit, watermelon and kiwi. Now we will learn about the different kinds of seeds. Kinds of seeds. Edible seeds. Seeds that we can eat are called edible seeds. For example, rice, wheat, corn, etc. Inedible seeds. Seeds that we cannot eat are called inedible seeds. The seed of mango, papaya, etc. cannot be eaten. Let us look at the different kinds of edible seeds. Pulses. Some examples of pulses are urad dal, red bean, kabuli chana, soya bean, etc. Cereals. Wheat, rice, oats are some examples of cereals. Spices. Mustard seeds, coriander seeds, cumin seeds are examples of spices. Oil. Sunflower seeds, coconut, groundnut are used to extract oil. Some seeds are eaten raw, for example, almonds and cashew nuts. Now we will learn about the structure of a seed. Now the seed is made up of three parts: the seed coat, embryo, cotyledon. The seed coat is the outer covering of the seed. It protects the embryo. The embryo grows into a tiny plant or a seedling. Next we have is the cotyledon. The cotyledon stores food for the embryo. Depending upon the number of cotyledons, the seeds are divided into monocot and dicot. Now this is a dicot seed, meaning it has two cotyledons. In a monocot seed, it has only one cotyledon. We know that most plants grow from seeds. Now seeds contain an embryo. With the help of air, water, sunlight, warmth, the embryo grows into a plant. Now the process by which a seed grows into a plant is called germination. Let us watch this video. Germination. We know plants mostly grow from seeds. A seed contains an embryo and its food. When a seed gets proper light, warmth, air and water, the embryo grows into a baby plant. Germination is the process by which a seed grows into a plant under necessary conditions. Plants are important to us. They provide us oxygen to breathe. They help purify the air. They also provide food for us. Now we need to take care of plants. The first thing you can do is grow a lot of plants. See that you put manure and fertilizers so that the plants may grow. See that you water the plants daily. If you do not water the plants, they will die. Keep the plants in sunlight. We should protect plants from pests and other small insects. I hope you have understood today's lesson. Don't forget to grow your plants and take care of them. Thank you.